Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Wekiva High School welcomes you to Mustang Field, where it is a beautiful day for softball. And today, we welcome our guests from Lake Brantley High School. They are the Patriots. And they'll be taking on your Wekiva High School Mustangs. Let's meet the lineups for both teams. We'll begin with our guests from Lake Brantley, and we'll start with their reserves. Number 9, Jessica Mascara. Number 10, Elizabeth Hines. Number 25, Jane Tam. Number 77, Kayla Hickey. And on injured reserve, number 12, Kayla Padilla. Number 16, Kendall Chase. The starting lineup for the Patriots. Batting first is center fielder, number 27, KK Gill. Second in the lineup, shortstop, number 19, Taylor Ramos. In the 3-hole for Lake Brantley, left fielder, number 21, Vicky Rodriguez. Cleanup hitter for the Patriots, and behind the plate at the bottom of each inning, number 33, Peyton Bordeaux. In the 5-hole, first baseman, number 38, Logan Jackson. Batting sixth for the Patriots, right fielder, number 00, Coco Belcher. Batting seventh is third baseman, number 1, Aaron Schmutz. Eighth in the lineup for the Patriots, second baseman, number 36, Reagan Sienkiewicz. And finally for the Patriots in the 9-hole and in the pitcher's circle at the bottom of each inning to start today's game, number 8, Gabby Sacco. The Patriots are managed by head coach James Bailey and assistant coaches Renee Dean and Kevin Soisic. And now let's meet the starting lineup for your Wekiva High School Mustangs. Starting with their reserves, number 00, Carmen Pino. Number 4, Khalil Henderson. Number 5, Alexis Sanchez. Number 12, Yura Reed. Number 13, Jakayla Randall. And number 18, Taylor Chaniuski. The starting lineup for the Mustangs. Leadoff hitter and center fielder, number 3, Courtney Chisholm. Batting second and in the pitcher's circle to start today's game, number 6, Lexi Witz. Third in the lineup for the Mustangs, left fielder, number 14, Katie Dean. The cleanup hitter for the Mustangs, and behind the plate at the top of each inning, number 24, Marla Lovato. In the 5-hole, shortstop, number 11, Alicia Perez. Batting sixth for the Mustangs on first base to start today's game, number 25, Sarah McDermott. Batting seventh is third baseman, number 15, Alyssa Griffin. Eighth in the lineup for the Mustangs is right fielder, number 10, Sarah Daniel. And batting ninth for the Mustangs is designated player number 2, Azaria Davis. And flexing for her at second base, number 1, Alex Wissinger. The Mustangs are managed by head coach Nyesha Griffin and assistant coach Sherry McDermott. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please stand and move your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. As we enter the top of the first inning, leadoff hitter for the Patriots, once again, center fielder number 27, K.K. Gill. Gill walks to first. Next to the plate for the Patriots, shortstop number 19, Taylor Amos. Gill scores on an RBI single to left field by Taylor Ramos, who's safe at first. Next at the plate for the Patriots, left fielder number 21, Vicky Rodriguez. Rodriguez doubles down the third base line. That will send Ramos home. 2 runs on the board for the Patriots. Next at the plate, catcher number 33, Peyton Bordeaux. Bordeaux with a single grounder into center field. She's safe at first. That advances Rodriguez on to third. In as a courtesy runner at first base, number 9, Jessica Mascara. For the Patriots, first baseman number 38, Logan Jackson. And a warm welcome to those of you joining us online. My name is Mark Barchi, the voice of the Mustangs, taking you through some Tuesday afternoon softball action here at Mustang Field. So it is, in fact, going to be a strike. Second pitch catches the low end of the strike zone, and that'll put up an 0-2 count for Jackson. The initial ruling on that wild pitch play was originally a ball, but after consultation with the umpire at shortstop, it was changed into a strike. The run still counts, though. That was Vicky Rodriguez who scored, and Mascara advances to second base. This one has good horizontal accuracy, but is just a bit below the strike zone, and that'll bring up a 2-2 count for Logan Jackson. 3-0 the score here in the top of the first inning. We're going to get the scoreboard turned on for you in just a moment, as a full count comes up here. And that one will be hit to the shortstop. Briefly fumbled. Still a chance to get it there in time, and she does. Can't make the double play, though. The play is made from Alicia Perez to Sarah McDermott to put one away for the Patriots. Jessica Mascara advances to third on the play. Next at the plate for the Patriots, right fielder number 00, Coco Belter. Second pitch looked a little outside, but it's close enough. It'll be called a strike. And that brings up a 1-1 count for Belter. Patriots are now on their sixth batter. They have 3 hits out of the first 5. The remaining 2 were a walk and a ground out. Witz once again manages to nick the outside edge of the strike zone, and that will retire Coco Belter. Witz records a strikeout. That puts 2 away for the Patriots. Next at the plate, third baseman number 1, Aaron Schmutz. First pitch is ripe for hitting, and that's just what she'll do. Schmutz doubles into left field. That will score Jessica Mascara and put Schmutz at second. Makes it a 4-0 lead for the Patriots with 2 outs. Next at the plate, second baseman number 36, Reagan Sienkiewicz. Sienkiewicz singles with a soft one right into right field on the line drive. That puts runners at 1 and 3 for pitcher number 8, Gabby Sacco. in as a courtesy runner at first base, Jane Tam. After Sacco is safe at first, and Schmutz will score on the same play. Siekowitz at second now. Next at the plate, the Patriots return to the top of the lineup with center fielder number 27, K.K. Gill. So that was Perez on the error there. Not able to field the grounder for the 6-3 ground out, and that will keep the inning alive. On the outside edge of the strike zone, Gill will have to chase this one. I'm not sure if she got a piece of it or not, but regardless, it's a strike, and it brings up an 0-2 count. 5-0 the score here in the top of the first inning. It's going to be a can of corn going to left field, and Katie Dean is there. Katie Dean makes the fly catch in left field, and that will take us to the middle of the first inning. In that half inning, the Patriots scored 5 runs on 5 hits with 1 Mustang error, leaving 2 Patriots on base. And the score stands at 5-0 at the end of half an inning. Ladies and gentlemen, today's game is being webcast live at WekivaMustangs.com and on the Cube app. If you have friends and family who are stuck at home, stuck at the office, that weren't able to get out for our early 4 o'clock start this afternoon, make sure you let them know there are 2 different ways they can enjoy today's game. If they have the opportunity to watch live audio and video, they can do so using the Cube app on the smart TV, a mobile device, or any computer. If they are not able to watch a live video or audio, if it's not appropriate for where they are, that's okay. They can still follow along with live stats and scores. You'll get pitch by pitch and play by play with much more detailed information than you would see on our scoreboard here in the park, even if it were turned on and working. That is on the iScore Central app for your mobile device, or you can also get the links to any of those from our website, WekivaMustangs.com. Go to WekivaMustangs.com, scroll down to Mustang TV for the live webcast, or click on the little stats icon next to today's game on the schedule to be taken to live stats. So you don't have to remember the names of those apps if you don't want to. It works on any computer or mobile device. Again, iScore Central is the app for stats. The Cube is the app if you want the full streaming webcast. And all the links are available on our website, WekivaMustangs.com. As we enter the bottom of the first inning, leadoff hitter for the Mustangs, center fielder, Courtney Chisholm. And the first pitch is on the outside corner of the strike zone for an 0-1 count. Second pitch high. Chisholm doesn't want any of that. Another ball makes it a 2-1 count. Third pitch is right in the middle, but on the outside edge. Still close enough, though, to get the second strike called, and it's a 2-2 count. A soft swing is an easy fly catch on an infield. Taylor Ramos makes the fly catch to put one away for the Mustangs. Next to the plate for Wekiva, pitcher number 6, Lexi Witz. Witz getting her second start in my memory here at Mustang Field. She may have gotten some away starts as well. She'll swing at this one for a foul tip. Mustangs have been improving their bullpen this year and focusing on that. We've seen at least 4 starting pitchers for the Mustangs. This one's well inside, and Witzel will jump out of the way of that one. 1-1. That pitch is low, but close enough, and it'll bring up a 1-2 count for Witz. Witz swings high, and Gabby Sacco records a swinging strikeout to put 2 away for the Mustangs. Next to the plate for Wekiva, left fielder number 14, Katie Teen. First pitch is outside. Dean doesn't want it. 1-0. And a good looking hit there, and it's fumbled by the right fielder. Katie Dean is safe at second after the hit into right field. Next to the plate for the Mustangs, catcher number 24, Marla Lovato. First pitch is a ball. Give Katie Dean a hit for a single. She got to first base on her own merits. Give her the second base on an error to the right fielder, Coco Belter. Swinging strike will catch Marla Lovato there for a 1-1 count. Third pitch is slow and high. Lovato's not interested. 2-1. Pitch number 4 is a little bit low, but close enough. Lovato didn't want it, though, and she'll get called for a looking strike there. 2-2. And she'll chase that one, which was probably a bit outside, but it'll be a strikeout swinging. Gabby Sacco records the swinging strikeout, and that will take us to the end of the first inning. In that half inning, the Mustangs scored no runs on 1 hit, with 1 Patriot error, leaving one on base, and the score remains 5-0 at the end of 1 inning. This is a busy week in Mustang Athletics. The softball team will be on the road at Lake Nona coming up Thursday at 4 o'clock, and then a big district game coming up April 2nd at 7. The Mustangs will be at Apopka. Your next chance to catch them at home is coming up April 5th at 4 o'clock against the West Orange Warriors. All of this on our website, along with today's live coverage. It's WekivaMustangs.com, WekivaMustangs.com. Now in the pitcher circle for the Mustangs, number 00, Carmen Pino. And first at the plate for the Patriots in the second inning will be the second batter, shortstop, number 19, Taylor Ramos. A ball and a foul will start us off for a 1-1 count. Ramos gets a good piece of that one. Back, and caught. Sarah Daniel makes the fly catch in right field. Run away for the Patriots. Next to the plate for Brantley, left fielder number 21, Vicky Rodriguez. And that one drops into the strike zone for an 0-1 count. Nice swing there, and it's going to fall right between the Mustangs outfielders. Rodriguez singles to left next to the plate. Catcher number 33, Peyton Bordeaux. First pitch is outside for a ball. Courtney Chisholm makes the fly catch at center field, 2 away. Runner gets back in time. Next at the plate, first baseman number 38, Logan Jackson. And a strike called to open things up here. Carmen Pino makes the play to Sarah McDermott for the 1-3 ground out, and that will take us to the middle of the second inning. In that half inning, the Patriots scored no runs on 1 hit with no Mustang errors, leaving 1 Patriot on base, and the score remains 5-0 at the end of an inning and a half. As we enter the bottom of the second inning, the Mustangs start in the fifth position of their lineup with shortstop number 11, Elisha Perez. And a called strike as the pitch to open up the half inning catches the outside corner of the strike zone. 0-1. That one's on the inside corner, and Perez will watch that one go by as well for a second strike. And a drop third strike, an easy play though anyhow. Play is made from Bordeaux to Jackson as Sacco records the strikeout to put one away for the Mustangs. Next at the plate, first baseman, number 25, Sarah McDermott. Fast pitch down to the outside corner on a little bit low as well. McDermott's not interested. Ball one. Second pitch away, and a nice hard swing from McDermott there. She's one of the Mustangs' power hitters. A little bit off target, though, and that'll be strike one as a 1-1 count comes up. Another hard swing there, all the way back to her shoulders. She can connect accurately. She could go deep into the outfield, or possibly even a home run. That one was high. McDermott again with a hard swipe at it. But Gabby Sacco records the second strikeout to put two away for the Mustangs. Next at the plate, third baseman, number 15, Alyssa Griffin. First pitch a bit low. Griffin thought about it and then thought better of it. But it's called a strike. Second pitch away, another low one, and a powerful swing from Griffin, sweeping downward, but not able to make contact, and it'll be strike two. Third pitch is very low, and Griffin knows better than that. 1-2 count. Sacco so far has thrown just 8 balls with 19 strikes to her credit. Pitch number 28 coming up, and that one is just a shade high. In spite of being behind the count, Griffin resists the temptation, and she'll earn her way back to 2-2. And she'll be caught looking here. It was low, but it wasn't too low. Sacco will have 3 strikeouts in a row to put 3 up and 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, and none left on base. The score remains 5-0 at the end of 2 innings.
Pass me by if I don't open up my eyes. So that's fine, bye.
With team-specific information for softball. Again, it's at Wekiva Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. At Wekiva Softball on Twitter. And we also tweet out real-time updates. So even if you are not able to get involved in our live streaming broadcasts or our stats, you can still follow along. At the end of every half inning, we'll post an update to Twitter as well. And it's at Wekiva Sports on Facebook and Twitter. And as we enter the top of the third inning, the Patriots begin in the 6th position of their lineup with right fielder number 00, Coco Belter. And Belter has to chase that one well outside of the strike zone. She'll get called for a swing there. A foul the other direction. We'll put up an 0-2 count to start things off for Pino in this third inning. Alex Wissinger makes the fly catch in left field to put one away for the Patriots. Next to the plate for Lake Brantley, third baseman, number 1, Aaron Schmutz. Pitch number 1 falls into the strike zone for an 0-1 count. Last time we saw Schmutz at the plate, she doubled. Second pitch away, that one will get a swing. A nice placement there, right between the center fielder and left fielder. Schmutz singles into left center field, and she is safe at first base. Next to the plate for the Patriots, second baseman, number 36, Reagan Sienkiewicz. A high pitch drops at the last moment into the strike zone for an 0-1 count. And this one's well inside. Sienkiewicz can't get out of the way in time. She'll walk, or she'll be hit by pitch and advance to first base. Runners at 1 and 2 now for pitcher number 8, Gabby Sacco. Good powerful swing there, but it goes directly to Courtney Chisholm on the fly catch to put 2 away for the Patriots. Next to the plate for Lake Brantley, they'll return to the top of the lineup card with center fielder number 27, KK Gill. Gill will try to bunt, and she does so successfully. A perfect technique there. Gill safe at first on the bunt, and that will load up the bases for shortstop number 19, Taylor Ramos. Full swing there, an opportunity for a fly catch, and she's got it. Alyssa Griffin makes the fly catch, and that will take us to the middle of the third inning. In that half inning, the Patriots scored no runs on 2 hits with no Mustang errors, leaving 3 Patriots on base, and the score remains 5-0 at the end of 2.5 innings.
Spread it across the country. Labels out here, now they can't tell me nothing. We give it to the people. Spread it across the country.
Here we go back. This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Here we go back. This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us.
Now, can I kick it? Thank you. Yeah, I'm so damn grateful. I grew up really wanna go fronts, but that's what you get when Wu-Tang raised you. Y'all can't stop me. Go hard like I got an 808 in my heartbeat. And I'm eating at the beat like it gave a little speed to a great white shark on Shark Week. Time to go all gone. Deuces goodbye. I got a world to see. My girl, she wanna see Rome. Caesar make you a believer. Nah, I never ever did it.
As we enter the bottom of the third inning, the Mustangs will start in the 8th position of their lineup with right fielder number 10, Sarah Daniel. First pitch is a shade low for a ball. Daniel reaches out for a bunt, but she doesn't make contact. Called as a strike anyway. 1-1 count. Reaching out for a bunt again, and they're going to say she went for it. That'll be strike 2. Full swing this time. We'll send it to the backstop for a foul ball. Still a 1-2 count. Mustangs doing much better here since the first inning. They had a rough first inning, giving up 5 runs. They've had everything under control since on both sides. A very defensive contest. This is bobbled by the shortstop and bobbled again by the left fielder. Just 1 base gained out of that, though. Sarah Daniels safe at first. Next to the plate for the Mustangs. Pitcher, number 00, Carmen Pino. And so that will bump Azaria Davis out of the lineup. Swinging strike will give Sarah Daniel an opportunity to steal second. Oh, Pino didn't like that call. Catches the outside bottom corner of the strike zone, and that'll be an 0-2 count. He'll chop a low pitch, and it's a 5-3 ground out. Still advances a batter, though. Play is made from Schmutz to Jackson for the ground out, but Sarah Daniel is safe at third. Next to the plate for the Mustangs. They return to the top of the lineup with center fielder number 3, Courtney Chisholm. First pitch is low, but she went for it. Daniel has to run back to third base. Took a dangerous lead off there. She manages to get back in time. She'll be punished for that with laundry detail today. Outside pitch. Chisholm won't go for it. One of the Mustangs' left-handed batters, presenting a special challenge for a right-handed softball pitcher. Chisholm gets a good look at that one. The swing is just a bit late, though, and it fouls away over the third base line. Pitch is low, and Chisholm isn't able to get down far enough, and that'll be a swinging strikeout. Sacco records the strikeout to put 2 away for the Mustangs. Next at the plate for Wekiva second baseman, number 6, Lexi Witz. Low and inside, ball 1. She'll chop this one. It should be a 5-3 ground out, and it is. Play is made from Aaron Schmutz to Logan Jackson And that will take us to the end of the third inning. In that half inning, the Mustangs scored no runs on no hits with one Patriot error, leaving one Mustang on base, and the score remains 5-0 Patriots at the end of 3 innings. Those of you here in the ballpark, we of course have been having some technical difficulties this season with our softball scoreboard, but we do have it up on the football scoreboard as well as the baseball scoreboard, so whichever one of those you can see. If you need to keep up with where we are in the game, we're now going to the 4th inning with a 5-0 lead for the Patriots. And as we enter the top of the 4th inning, the Patriots do so in the 3rd position of their lineup with left fielder number 21, Vicky Rodriguez. First pitch is in the dirt for ball 1. This is Rodriguez's 3rd at bat. She has a double and a single, going 2 for 2 so far. Chisholm has her eye on it, and she makes the catch. Courtney Chisholm makes the fly catch at center field to put one away for the Patriots. Next at the plate for Lake Brantley, catcher number 33, Peyton Bordeaux. Cloud cover starting to build here at Mustang Field, which is a good news for the defense, making it easier to make those fly catches. Pino's pitch drops into the outside corner of the strike zone for an 0-1 count. Solid grounder, bounces off the glove of Alyssa Griffin. Bordeaux is safe at first. Next at the plate, first baseman number 38, Logan Jackson. Now, that's one where you feel like you got to put an asterisk next to that error. That was a tough play to make for Griffin. Jackson with a grounder into right field. She's safe at first. And that will advance Jessica Mascara, who's in as a courtesy runner, onto second. Coco Belter beats the throw to first on the bunt, and that will load up the bases for third baseman number 1, Aaron Schmutz. Schmutz gets called on a strike on the first pitch. Second pitch is high, but she'll run into the swing trying to get a running start. Strike 2. Mustangs in dangerous territory here. 3 Patriots on base with just 1 out. Play is at home if it goes in play anywhere in the infield. Pino makes the fly catch. 2 away for the Patriots. Next to the plate, second baseman number 36, Reagan Sienkiewicz. So everybody's heart skipping a beat there as Pino overthrew Griffin at third base. Fortunately, it didn't go far enough to let any runners get anywhere. So the Mustangs will escape without an error on that play, at least not officially. Out still counts, though. That's 2 away now. And here's a ground hit that's going to score a run. Reagan Sienkiewicz with an RBI single grounder into center field. That will score Jessica Mascara. Jackson at third, Belter at second, Sienkiewicz at first. Next at the plate, pitcher number 8, Gabby Sacco. Two outside balls. Bring up a 2-0 count. Bases still loaded. But with 2 outs, the Mustangs can make a play anywhere to end the half inning. Pino now in dangerous territory. A 3-0 count with bases loaded. Another ball will score a run. And she just catches the outside corner of the strike zone. Hard to blame Sacco, though, for not swinging at that. That far ahead of the count, it's only the smart thing to do. Fly catch here ends the inning, and Pino has it. Carmen Pino ends the inning, or ends the half inning rather, with the fly catch in the pitcher's circle. And that takes us to the middle of the fourth. In that half inning, the Patriots scored 1 run on 3 hits with 1 Mustang error, leaving 3 Patriots on base, and the score now stands at 6-0 at the end of 3.5 innings.
I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Yeah, we'll be counting stars. Like a swinging vine, swing my heart across the line. In my face is flashing signs. Seek it out and ye shall find. Old, but I'm not that old. Young, but I'm not.
The Mustangs will begin the bottom of the fourth inning in the third position of the lineup with number 14, Katie Dean. First pitch is low and inside, ball 1. Dean is 1 for 1 so far today. She's got a single. Another low inside pitch in the same place as the first one. Dean is not any more interested in that one than she was the first time. As a matter of fact, Dean has the only hit for the Mustangs so far today. Patriots currently leading the hit count 11-1. Another low pitch, and Dean ahead of the count. You can't blame her for not swinging at that, but that one's called high enough to get a strike. And another one in the same place. Sacco able to make some fine-tuning refinements to her placement. Get it just inside the strike zone, but still nowhere that Dean wants to be swinging. And she'll have to chase this one to the outside corner. Sacco records a swinging strikeout to put one away for the Mustangs. Next at the plate, catcher number 24, Marla Lovato. Lovato fouls the first one away down the first baseline. 0-1 count. Sacco has thrown 14 balls and 35 strikes. Here comes pitch number 50. And it looks like the umpire's calling that was low, but she swung at it anyway. An 0-2 count for one of the Mustangs' strongest hitters. Lovato wanted to go for that one, but it was just a little bit outside, and we're going to get a ruling from the first base umpire here that she did not cross the plane of the home plate. So that'll bring up a 1-2 count. A low pitch here, and that one's going to get called a strike. And so Lovato is caught looking as Gabby Sacco records the strikeout to put two away for the Mustangs. Next at the plate for Wekiva, shortstop, number 11, Alicia Perez. And it seems that Sacco has found a sweet spot here where she's able to hit just the bottom lip of the strike zone where nobody wants to swing at it. That one drops at the last minute. Another called strike. Very effective pitching for her so far. She's thrown 15 balls, 39 strikes, 54 total pitches. Carmen Pino, for her part, not doing too bad either. She's thrown just 9 balls and 27 strikes since she's been at the plate. She took over in the second inning. An inside low pitch, and Perez is going to get caught looking as well. Sacco records the strikeout, and that will put us at the end of the fourth inning. The Mustangs scored no runs on no hits with no Patriot errors, leaving none on base as the Wekiva goes 3 up and 3 down, and the score remains 6-0 Patriots at the end of 4. And ladies and gentlemen, we mentioned the softball schedule earlier. You're going to have to wait until next week for your next chance to catch Wekiva at home. But we still got a lot going on at home this week. Coming up later tonight, volleyball takes on Evans in the gym at 6. We also have flag football at 6 o'clock and 7 o'clock against the Edgewater Eagles right next door. Tomorrow we get the day off for home events. But then on Thursday, more flag football, this time against Spruce Creek in a district contest. And then we'll wrap up the week on Friday with baseball against West Orange right next door at Mustang Field. And girls lacrosse versus Cypress Creek happening next door at the lacrosse field. All of this information is on our website, WekivaMustangs.com. The flag football team, if you haven't been keeping up with them, not only are they undefeated, they have mercy ruled every team they have played, averaging about 44 points scored in every game, and 100% shutout. They've played 5 games so far. They are 5-0, and based on that performance, they are now ranked number 2 in the state by Florida high school football. If you haven't had a chance to catch a Mustang flag football game, well, you'll have an opportunity tonight and again on Thursday. As we enter the top of the 5th inning, Patriots start in the first position of their lineup with center fielder number 27, KK Gill. First pitch catches the outside corner of the strike zone, and oh, by the way, we've got a new pitcher. Katie Dean takes over for Carmen Pino. She's the third pitcher we've seen today. Second pitch is high for ball one. Got a 1-1 count now. Looks like everybody else stayed put, though. Infield and outfield look just the same as they did before. And they're going to call that Gill took too big of a swing at that one. High ball comes up for a 2-2 count. Patriots have at least 3 batters that I've counted who are batting left-handed. Keep the Mustangs guessing. Dean delivers another that's high, and that'll make it a full count to open up the 5th inning here. We've seen Gill at the plate twice so far, 3 times so far. She had a walk, a fly out, and a bunt. That one goes straight through the legs of Katie Dean and is also fumbled by Alicia Perez. Gill is safe at first. Next at the plate, shortstop number 19, Taylor Ramos. A strike at the plate called as Gill steals second. Dean catches the inside edge. 2 strikes now called in a row against Ramos. She's now well behind the count. She'll have to swing at anything close. That one's high. It's going toward Chisholm, and Chisholm's able to get there. Nearly over-delivers to Perez, who wasn't quite ready for that, but it stays put. And Chisholm's fly catch will put one away for the Patriots. Next at the plate, for Lake Brantley, left fielder number 21, Vicky Rodriguez. First pitch is shade high for ball one. Rodriguez is 2 for 3 so far. She's got a double, a single, and a flyout in her first 3 plate appearances. Inside bottom corner, boy, we've seen that pitch a lot from Gabby Sacco coming the other way. So the Patriots get a little taste of their own medicine there. Ball at the plate, and Gill daringly stealing third base. Had the throw been inside instead of outside the third base line, Griffin might have had a chance at that, but it would have been a close call either way. Another called strike in that bottom inside corner that has been so effective for both pitchers, and it brings up a 2-2 count for Katie Dean. Nice cut there by Rodriguez, but a little bit late. Fouls it away over the third base line and stays 2-2 on the count. Pitch number 6 is high, and it brings up a full count. This is catchable. Alyssa Griffin gets there for the foul out at third base. Next at the plate with 2 away, catcher number 33, Peyton Bordeaux. With the runner in scoring position, the Mustangs trying to escape from this half inning unscathed. First pitch is high for ball 1. Looked like it wanted to drop, but just didn't drop in time. Second pitch high and outside, ball 2. Third pitch goes directly to Griffin, and the throw is perfect. Alyssa Griffin to Sarah McDermott for the 5-3 ground out, and that will take us to the middle of the 5th inning. In that half inning, the Patriots scored no runs on no hits with 1 Mustang error, leaving 1 Patriot on base. And the score remains 6-0 going into the bottom of the 5th inning. Ladies and gentlemen, we've reached the middle of the 5th inning, and that can only mean one thing. It's time for the 5th inning stretch, so stand up, stretch your legs, and join us now for Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Take me out to the ball game, take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back, for it's root for the Mustangs. If they don't win, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. The Mustangs will start the bottom of the 5th inning in the 6th position of their lineup with first baseman number 25, Sarah McDermott. First pitch looked pretty good. McDermott liked it too. She just swung a little bit early and high, and that'll be strike 1. Another fastball up the middle, and again, McDermott misses. Good cut, though. Pitch number 3 is high, and McDermott does not want to chase this one, even though she's behind the count 0-2, and that'll make it 1-2. McDermott has a swinging strikeout on her record so far today. Trying to get a hit in the book, and she'll swing a little bit late. Gabby Sacco records the swinging strikeout, 1 away for the Mustangs. Next at the plate for Wekiva, third baseman, number 15, Alyssa Griffin. Nine strikeouts so far for Sacco, including all of the outs in the previous inning. Griffin's going to take the very first pitch here, and it bounces off of the glove of Taylor Ramos. Griffin is safe at first. Next to the plate for the Mustangs, right fielder, number 10, Sarah Daniel. Daniel bunts, hesitates, and nobody's there to make the play. You can't really give an error to anybody on that one, but a little bit of mental hesitation there by the Patriots will cost them. Sarah Daniels safe at first. She beats the throw on the bunt. Griffin at second. And now checking back into the lineup for the Mustangs. Number 2, Azaria Davis. So Davis was in the original lineup and came out when Pino was pitching. And now she'll come back in. And we're also going to get a runner swap out here. In as a pinch runner at second base, number 4, Khalil Henderson. Mustangs now late enough in the game where they can, with reasonably good confidence, go ahead and make some substitutions, even if they have to re-enter. Only 2 innings left in regulation here. High pitch. It'll be ball 1. Kind of a somewhat lower strike zone today, at least from where I'm sitting behind the backstop. Pitches on the low edge of the strike zone getting called strikes pretty frequently. Pitches on the high end of the strike zone most often getting called balls. This one is pretty close to the middle. Nevertheless, Davis didn't like it, so it brings up a 1-1 count. Pitch was high, but Davis is called as going too far on a running start. So that'll be a 1-2 count. Again, Davis, in spite of being in the starting lineup, has not actually had a plate appearance yet today. This will be her first. Outside edge of the strike zone. Umpire thinks it's close enough, and she'll be caught looking. Sacco records strikeout number 10, and the Mustangs will return to the top of the lineup with 2 outs. Up next, center fielder number 3, Courtney Chisholm. Low and outside, ball 1. Mustangs have 2 on, still looking to get a run on the board today, though. They've had a few opportunities. Chisholm will bunt. And 2 runners will come home on an error. Khalil Henderson and Sarah Daniels score. Chisholm makes it to second. Next to the plate for the Mustangs will be second baseman number 6, Lexi Witz. So the way I'm putting that in the scorebook is that she earned first base on her own with the bunt. Because I'm pretty sure she got there whether that throw was clean or not. However, with the fielding error on the first baseman, that'll score 2 for the Mustangs. And give Chisholm herself an extra base. High pitch will bring up a 2-1 count for Witz. And unless we see a dramatic change in the momentum of this game, we are at a minimum going to be playing all 7 innings as Witz gets a nice clean line drive into right field. Courtney Chisholm scores. Witz with a single line drive into left field. She's safe at second on the throw. Next to the plate, pitcher number 14, Katie Dean. All right, so to recap, we'll give her a single on merit. Chisholm comes home on a fielding error by the catcher. And then Witz is safe at second on the throw. We'll start with a swinging strike and a foul here. Javi Sacco records the swinging strikeout, and that takes us to the end of the fifth inning. In that half inning, the Mustangs scored 3 runs on 3 hits with 3 Patriot errors, leaving 1 Mustang on base. And the score now stands 6-3 Lake Brantley at the end of 5 innings.
Mustang Sally. Guess you better slow your Mustang down. Oh Lord, what I said now. Mustang Sally now, baby. Oh Lord, guess you better slow your Mustang down. Oh yeah, you've been running all over town now. Oh, I guess I have to put your flat feet on the ground. When I said that, listen, all you wanna do is ride around Saturday.
As we enter the top of the 6th inning, the Patriots begin in the 5th position of the lineup with first baseman number 38, Logan Jackson. Jackson is 1 for 3 so far today, as we start with an outside ball. She's had 2 ground outs and a single, so she at least has not been struck out yet today. Katie Dean continues pitching for the Mustangs. A nice soft pitch here, and it's easy pickings for Jackson to get a soft single into center. Jackson with a single to center field will be safe at first. Next at the plate for the Patriots, right fielder, number 00, Coco Belter. Belter is 1 for 3. She's got a looking strikeout, a fly out, and a bunt. And a wild pitch here. I don't think Lovato ever really had a sporting chance at that one. Makes it easy for Jackson to get to second, and it's a 1-0 count. Second pitch away, another high one. This one, though, Lovato's able to rein in 2-0. Third pitch is also high, but this one, for whatever reason, Belter wanted to take a shot at that. Her swing is low, though, and it brings up a 2-1 count. This one, much closer to the center of the strike zone. Belter has to take a shot at that one. Oh, no, excuse me, this is not Belter. They have a substitution in the lineup. So this is actually Elizabeth Hines at the plate. Lovato can't pull this one in. Jackson will get to third on the pass ball. Elizabeth Hines will walk to first as she checks into the lineup there in the 6th position for the Patriots. Jackson makes it to third on the pass ball, and we'll have a pinch runner here. Returning to her original position in the lineup, number 00, Coco Belter. Next at the plate, we have another substitution into the lineup, this time for Aaron Schmutz. It's number 9, Jessica Mascara. High pitch there for Dean. Lovato, with extraordinary effort, manages to pull it in. Belter, though, still takes advantage of the situation to pick up second base on the steal. Another high pitch, but close enough to get a good swing. And it's going to go foul from Mascara. 1-1. This is an area that has been a sticking point for the Mustangs last season and in the first half of this season, trying to get 7 solid innings in. The Mustangs have shown a tendency to get tired after 4 or 5. Right now we've got no outs with runners at 2 and 3. We've got some Patriots in scoring position. The Mustangs need to make up 3 runs here. Five out of 6 of those runs occurred in the first inning, as the Mustangs struggled to find their momentum. Dean is inside on this pitch, and it brings up a 3-1 count. And there's that low inside corner that both pitchers have been liking so much. Dean is able to battle back to a full count. A little bit inside, and Mascara will chop that one into the ground down the third base line for a foul. Still 3-2. High and outside, and that'll walk Mascara. Mascara walks to first, and we'll have a rotation here for the Mustangs in the infield. Carmen Pino is in at second base. And next at the plate, second baseman number 36, Megan Stankiewicz, will be substituted. This is Jane Tam now at the plate for the Patriots. And Logan Jackson will score on the wild pitch. That puts Belter at third, Mascara at second. Dean is again high and outside, but a little bit closer this time. Allen looked better, drops into the outside corner of the strike zone, brings up 3-1. They're high outside, and we'll have another walk. So the wild pitch not as impactful as it would have been, as that would have scored the run anyway. Base is now loaded for Brantley's pitcher, number 8, Gavi Sacco. And Belter will score on a passed ball. Makes it an 8-3 ball game for the Patriots. We'll get a bunt attempt that goes foul by Sacco, which of course she can do with no strikes on the count, so now she'll have one. It's a 1-1 count. Runners at 2 and 3. Still no outs on the board here in the 6th inning. The Mustangs have been moving things along at a good clip. "32 minutes until volleyball starts, as well as JV flag football. Another passed ball is going to cost the Mustangs here. And that'll be enough. We're going to put Wissinger in now. Now in the pitcher circle for the Mustangs, number 1, Alex Wissinger. Foul ball on Wissinger's first pitch will make it a 2-2 count. Mustangs now on their 4th pitcher. Patriots have stuck with Sacco the whole time. This one's high. She'll get a good piece of it. Falling toward the left fielder. And there we go. Lexi Woods makes the fly catch in left field. One away. Next to the plate, the Patriots return to the top of the card with center fielder number 27, KK Gill. Gill with a half-hearted bunt attempt there will get called for a strike. The second pitch finds the outside edge of the strike zone, 0-2. And an outside pitch there is going to be called close enough. Alex Wissinger records the strikeout, looking to put 2 away for the Patriots. Next to the plate, shortstop number 19, Taylor Ramos. First pitch is low and outside, and it's going to be called for a ball. Low inside pitch finds our favorite corner of the strike zone for a 1-1 count. Wessinger this time hits Lovato low and inside. Lovato can't keep it under control, but there's nobody on base to take advantage. 2-1 at the count. Ramos gets a piece of it to foul it right into the plate. 2-2. An inside pitch, just a little bit late on the swing by Ramos, and it'll go just a foul of Alyssa Griffin. Wessinger's sixth pitch to Ramos is high, and it brings up a full count. Low and outside, and Ramos walks to first. Next at the plate, left fielder number 21, Vicky Rodriguez. Low and inside, our favorite corner again for a called strike. 2 outs on the board. Mustangs just need to put one more away to get their chance at the plate in the bottom of the sixth. We'll have to wait at least one more batter. Rodriguez with a single grounder into left field. She's safe at first. Next up, catcher number 33, Peyton Bordeaux. Courtney Chisholm makes the fly catch in center field, and that will take us to the end, or the middle rather, of the sixth inning. In that half inning, the Patriots scored 4 runs on 2 hits with no Mustang errors, leaving 2 on base. The score stands 10-3 at the middle of the sixth inning. So Marla Lovato opens up the bottom of the sixth for the Mustangs in the fourth position in the lineup with a foul and a ball. A nice cut there, but a little bit late. Brings up a 1-2 count. A lot of personnel changes for the Patriots during the half inning. We've got now Rodriguez in left, Belter in center, Mascara in right. Moving to the infield, we've got Tam at third, Ramos at short, Gill at second now. Jackson remains at first base. Sacco still in the pitcher circle as she's moving toward a complete game. Bordeaux is still behind the plate. Lovato sends another one out of play. Still a 2-2 count. Patriots leading 10-3 here in the bottom of the sixth here at Mustang Field. 5:39 in the afternoon. About 20 minutes before we get things started next door with JV flag football as well as in the gym with some varsity volleyball. Daddy Sacco records a swinging strikeout. One away for the Mustangs. Next at the plate, shortstop number 11, Alicia Perez. Swinging strike there to open the at-bat. Sacco has an even 12 strikeouts so far for the Patriots. She's thrown 22 balls, 59 strikes so far today. And Perez with a curious decision here going for the bunt, and it'll cost her. Bordeaux catches the foul bunt behind the plate. Two away for the Mustangs. Next at the plate for Wekiva, first baseman number 25, Sarah McDermott. Another power hitter for the Mustangs coming up here. McDermott is 0 for 2 today, though, striking out swinging both times. She'll try to bunt on the first pitch and fouls it away. At the beginning of the season, we would have been almost out of daylight by now. Now that we have passed the time change, though, and gotten a little closer to summer, still have plenty of time left. A bunt there makes easy pickings. Jackson makes the throw to Gill on the bunt, and that will take us to the end of the sixth inning. In that half inning, the Mustangs go 3 up and 3 down. No runs on no hits with no Patriot errors, leaving no Mustangs on base, and the score remains 10-3 at the end of 6 innings.
I came to dance, 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 dance. I hit the floor 'cause that's my plans, 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 plans. I'm wearing all my favorite brands, 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 brands. Give me some space for both my hands, 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 hands. You, 'cause it goes on and on and on. And it goes on and on and on. Yeah. I throw my hands up in the air sometimes, saying, ayo. Gotta let go. I wanna celebrate and live my life. Saying, hey, yo, baby, let's go. 'Cause we gon' rock this club. We gon' go all night. We gon' light it up like it's dynamite. 'Cause I told you once, now I told you twice. We gon' light it up like it's dynamite. I came to move, 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 move. Get out the way of me and my crew, 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 crew. I'm in the club, so I'm gonna do just what the phone came here to do. Yeah, 'cause it goes on and on and on.
As we enter the top of the 7th inning, the Patriots begin in the 5th position of their lineup with first baseman number 38, Logan Jackson. And Jackson will start with a single to center field on the first pitch. She saved it first. Next at the plate, center fielder, number 00, Coco Belter. Belter tries to bunt. She'll end up with a strike instead. 0-1. Outside ball will bring up a 1-1 count for Wissinger. Mustangs appear to have all the same personnel in the same places as they did in the top of the sixth, or at least the way they ended it. Cut here is going to go out of play. Lexi Witz wanted to get to that one, but it goes over the fence. And she is not nearly that tall. Still, though, brings up a 1-2 count. Low and outside, 2-2. Carmen Pino makes the play to Sarah McDermott for the 4-3 ground out. That will put Jackson at second, though. Next to the plate for the Patriots, right fielder number 9, Jessica Mascara. Wissinger drops it into the strike zone for an 0-1 count. Second pitch away, high and outside. Nobody wants that one. We've been calling the bottom edge of the strike zone generously so far today, but that one was just too low. 2-1. Wissinger realizes she doesn't have a play at second, so Wissinger to McDermott for the play at first. Jackson moves on to third base. Next to the plate for the Patriots, third baseman, number 25, Jane Tam. Tam is caught looking at the first pitch. Second pitch gets a good cut. It's just a little bit late, and it fouls away down the third baseline. 0-2. High and outside. She'll take a swing at it anyway. And it's an easy drop. Courtney Chisholm makes the fly catch in center field. And that will take us to the middle of the seventh inning. In that half inning, Patriots scored no runs on one hit with no Mustang errors, leaving one Patriot on base. The score remains 10-3 Patriots at the end of 6.5 innings. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to join the Mustangs on the road at Lake Nona coming up in 2 days. That'll be a 4 o'clock start. Again, Thursday at 4 against Lake Nona. Then coming up on April 2nd, that's next Monday at 7 o'clock, an evening game against the Apopka Blue Darters. That'll be a tough contest and a district one for the Mustangs. They would appreciate your support. A short drive down the road to Apopka. Your next chance to catch the Mustangs at home is coming up April 5th at 4 o'clock in a district contest against the West Orange Warriors. Another very tough district contest. Mustangs are going to have a rough week next week, and they will need your support. We hope to have you here at Mustang Field for those events. As we enter the bottom of the 7th inning, the Mustangs will start in the 7th position of the lineup with number 15. Vanessa Garcia leading the inning for the Mustangs. And a swinging strike for the first pitch. Second pitch will also be a swinging strike. Garcia getting some good cuts in there. And 3 swinging strikes in a row. Kalisaka makes it a baker's dozen strikeouts so far today. 1 away for the Mustangs. Next to the plate for Wekiva, right fielder number 10, Sarah Daniel. Daniel will try to bunt and foul it away behind the plate for 1 strike. Second pitch is low. Daniel not interested, 1-1. Sarah Daniel with a well-placed bunt just in front of the plate, beats the throw to first. Next to the plate for Wekiva. Second baseman number 00, Carmen Pino. First pitch is low. Pino not interested. Ball 1. Second, we'll get a swing from Pino, and it's going to be fouled away just over the backstop. 1-1. Play is made from Sacco to Jackson. Daniel advances to second, though. Next to the plate for the Mustangs, they return to the top of the lineup with center fielder number 3, Courtney Chisholm. So the Mustangs trailing by 7, potentially looking at their last out here. First pitch is low and outside, ball 1. Second pitch catches the outer lip of the strike zone. 1-1 now. High pitch will get no interest from Chisholm, and Daniel will go unchallenged to third. 2-1 the count at the plate. 1 on, 2 out. Low pitch. Chisholm not interested in that one either. She's ahead of the count 3-1. Chisholm walks to first. Daniel scores on the passed ball. Next to the plate for the Mustangs, left fielder number 6, Lexi Witz. The foul here will bring up 2 strikes for Witz. Chisholm beats the throw to second for a stolen base. A ball at the plate brings up a 2-2 count. There's that low inside corner of the strike zone that's been called as a strike so many times today, but Witz is going to get away with one there. 3-2 the count. That one's going to go up and caught to end the game. Vicky Rodriguez makes the fly catch in left field. And that will take us to the end of the ball game. In the final half inning, 1 run scored on 1 hit with no Patriot errors, leaving 1 on base. In total for the game, the Patriots score 10 runs on 14 hits with 3 Mustang errors, leaving 13 runners on base. Mustangs have 4 runs on 5 hits with 5 Patriot errors, leaving 4 on base. Gabby Sacco, the winning pitcher, with 13 strikeouts. She threw 31 and 73 for the day. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you so much for coming out today to support your Mustang and Patriot athletes. Mustang fans, make sure you follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Wekiva Sports and bookmark WekivaMustangs.com for all of your scores, schedules, and more. Please drive carefully and arrive home safely. Have a great night.